എനിക്ക് കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല മാത്രമുണ്ട്.
മൈക്ക് സെറ്റായോ?
എനിക്കറിയത്തില്ല മൈക്ക് സെറ്റായെന്ന്.
പോയില്ലേ?
We are back on live. അടച്ച ഹലോ മൈക്ക് ടെസ്റ്റിംഗ്. ഹലോ ഹലോ
ഹലോ
ഹലോ യൂറോപ്യൻ ടിക്കറ്റ് കമത്തിട്ടോ.
ഹായ്. സ്ലോ മോഡി സൗണ്ട് ആണല്ലോ കാണിക്കുന്നത്.
അതെ
അതിനാ
ഓരോ ഓക്കെ. ശിവലി. ഹലോ ശിവലി.
വൈകുന്നേരം പരിപാടിക്ക് വരുന്ന രണ്ടുപേര് വരുന്നില്ല. സ്ലോ മോഡ് ഇങ്ങനെ ഓഫ് ആക്കുക. അത് മാറ്റി. ഓക്കേടാ, ഇങ്ങനെ സ്ക്രീൻ നോക്കിക്കോളാം.
ഞങ്ങൾ അങ്ങോട്ട് നോക്കി നിൽക്കാം.
ഹായ്.
ഹലോ സോറോ. Yeah, of course, we are here for that. Shoot.
ജർമ്മനിയിൽ ഇപ്പൊ നല്ല ക്ലൈമറ്റ് ആണ്.
ഇപ്പൊ winter, now it's winter, so
Yeah, it's going well. Didn't receive.
Yeah, yeah. So you can apply with whatever certificates you have right now before the deadline, like before the deadline of the application. And then, if once you receive, the university will themselves say, okay, these documents are missing, or UniAssist will also notify you these documents are missing for the further process. So by then you can submit. Uh, for APS, they it can be later on submitted also, but it depends on the luck. Last year, students were waived off from this, like they can submit the APS later on. But this year, I'm not sure what will happen, but there is a chance you can send the university. If they ask for an APS, you can tell them, okay, you have submitted an application, it is taking time, you will be able to submit it on a later stage. And for IELTS also, maybe you can do the same, but meanwhile you can also get your medium of instruction for like helping you out in a better way. Like if you can get the medium of instruction from the university, that is well and good, you can submit it along with your application. Yeah, but don't restrict yourself from apply. Do the application. I think you can figure it out. Ah, okay, you said you got six in IELTS. Yeah, it is.
You can try with six, but do
Yeah,
try to include a also get an MOI from your employer or maybe from your university. You can try with six. Nothing is suggesting,
yeah.
but though I wouldn't
Maybe
say.
maybe they will call you for an interview to understand. Even though it's six, are you able to communicate in a good language? Then it should be good to go. But don't think that it is not at all possible. Put your application, and it may work. All the best. Uh,
I'm an agriculture student.
Nis Mavelia is asking, I'm an agriculture student. Am I eligible for admission in food process and product engineering? Quakenburg. Yeah, please give an answer.
Quackenbrook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually you are since all of it is under the life science, you can definitely apply. So you can highlight in your statement of purpose or letter of motivation in a way that why you really want to change, what motivated you to change from agriculture to food. Also highlight certain food related modules or subjects you studied during this entire agriculture bachelor program. So it will be good to go.
It's like your SOP is what matters. So make create it the way that why you are interested towards food courses and what motivated you to join for a food course after agriculture, things like
Yeah,
that.
also in a
So
letter of recommendation from the professors, try to get it from a food oriented professor, like someone who is already doing some research in food. It will also kind of help, but it is mainly about your statement of purpose.
yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome,
Yeah.
Saurav. And Govind Swami is asked,
Gautami,
Gautami,
yes,
sorry.
come on.
Gautami is asking.
Hi, can you tell me which country is best for pursuing PhD in food science and technology? Um, I can say about Germany, like getting an admission is a little bit difficult at this time because it's like you have to research a lot. About the professors and the projects carrying on within different universities. Maybe everything depends upon your master's thesis topic. So if you have done an interesting topic and if the professors here are really liking it to carry forward to the next level, then they will be giving you an invitation to do a PhD with them in any German universities. I would say Germany can be also a good option if you
But
can
if you
research and spend a lot of time for that.
yeah, in PhD, when you if it is the job opportunity, definitely like countries like US, Netherlands, Singapore, UK, they are like very like comparatively they are on the higher side regarding the food related opportunity because of the food industries there, and also the universities also. In Europe, one of the best option will be Netherlands. Netherlands also have to offer a lot of food related courses. If you can get one in Wageningen, that is well and good. But on the other side, like opportunity around the world is gonna be similar. The process is gonna be similar. It is about you finding the right topic and reaching out to the professors. So don't restrict it to one country. Apply at multiple places. Also, when you're shortlisting the country, if you're planning to live or stay back in that country for a long term, then also go with the PR, a permanent resident, a citizenship, or work permit policies of the country also, who are more open to the immigrants or the students.
Not necessarily, but even if you do it anywhere abroad, you can also apply for jobs in any other
Yeah, but it
country.
is
If
not easy, right? Like
yeah,
you
I
should
mean,
have
like
this
if
work permit.
you always need to have language if you are planning anywhere in Europe. So plan accordingly. Applied for Unicastle for IFPC with 2.4 German grade. IELTS 7. Can I?
Of
Of
course,
course.
that's
That is
good.
a good point. You can get an app.
Vivek, it is 2.4 is the maximum score they are asking, and so that is
So
filling
you
one of
have
the
a
criteria, and IELTS 7 is also filling the criteria. So in Unicastle, once you fill all the criteria, you are
eligible
eligible
to
to get a
get an
job.
admission. So
Yeah.
all the best for your
See you,
admission.
hopefully.
എന്തെങ്കിലും guidance ഒക്കെ പറ.
So also regarding like a little bit more about the country selection for PhD, like what I meant by saying selecting your country is the rules of the country. Say for example, you we all know Canada is very welcoming and their PR rules and regulations are very flexible compared to any other country for students coming from abroad. So in Germany there will be a language thing, then there will be a salary barrier, all those things, but still they are more into giving a PR if you meet that criteria. But on the other side, UK will be a question mark. Will we get a PR or will they send us back? It's still not clear for all of us. In 2020 they took a lot of students, and now what is going to be their status, we are not sure about it. So these things you can also shortlist if you want to stay back in that country after your studies. So that will be one of the main thing when you're selecting a country.
Food graduate. Yeah.
We think so.
Thank you.
Because we are food and agri graduates, so we thought it is very this is some we there are so many students coming for IFBC food quality and safety, and there are so many new courses also coming, but nobody is exclusively doing for food and agriculture, and we are doing it. We hope it's helpful for all of you.
Mind PM. Oh, you're still there. Happy man. What about the accommodation crisis and most people have? Yeah, actually, accommodation is a bit of a difficult task recently because it's that nobody is wishing. If one person is shifting from one place to another place, they are not, completely avoiding the room. They're just giving it for sublet, which means you can stay there for a few months, and then but you don't be able to do the city registration. But it is very important to do the city registration. So technically that is the problem happening, but though you can have rooms here, there are rooms, at least in Castle, I would say, not in bigger cities, not anymore. I don't know about Berlin and all our friends who shifted are like living in this kind of sublets only. It's hard to find rooms in bigger cities, but though you can find it in smaller cities, or maybe you can also opt to live nearby in towns, or maybe a 30-kilometer radius of the 30 to 40 kilometers. You can, if you have a train, it would be great. Because for IFBC, my city is Castle. So when I came here first, I got my accommodation in Witzenhausen, which is like 40 kilometers away, but you have a commute of through train. So you can also try searching. If you didn't get find one in Castle or in the bigger city, you can look for the surrounding areas where you can try to figure out to get a room. So it's like you can, of course, try searching with Wege gesucht. This is most, at least in Castle, it's very much active. And then comes eBay Klein and Siegen. Then the Telegram groups. Telegram groups are also very much active. Also, you can search via Facebook. These are the only options. Like,
And one of the hack is like search as early as it may take so long. So start from when you are applying for the university. So start looking for an accommodation, confirm it even before coming here.
you can register for the student dorms, but not necessarily. It's not easy to get one.
But
So it takes time.
do the registration now itself,
Yeah,
and register for all the student dorms. Even in Witzenhausen, in Castle, there are so many. So make yourself flexible and open to take anything out of that. So I think in Castle it's easy comparative. So we have one more question, that is what am I right in later of motivation for food process and product
engineer.
engineering?
So,
Um,
letter of motivation, which is the SOP, you have to include. I would say, I would recommend you to include your interest towards the course. Maybe what made you to. You can also go through all the modules which Quackenbach, the university, is offering, or go through all the subjects, and then maybe mention one or two subjects in that in your letter of motivation, and this made you interest or something, and then why you are pursuing this course. For example, maybe the career opportunity, or maybe if you have done any internships or anything back in India, or any relevant thing related to the course might add on a boost. And then why this university of Quakenburg, and then why Germany, or you have to mention all those things in single points, like why you are choosing this. Ultimately, that has to make sense. So I would say you have to thoroughly go through all the subjects. Then it will help you to.
Yeah, that's it mainly. You can take an inspiration from what all points should be there from Dad website. There is an SOP guideline over there. So just follow those points and questions. So we will end up writing a very apt SOP for Germany.
Yep. Shipili. Also, maybe if you're planning to come to Germany anytime soon, or try to learn the language as well.
Yeah.
So, till at least 8.
Once you are ready with all your documents and application, then you can start with your A1 level classes. So until A2, if you study in from your home country, that is all good. It's not a big deal. You will have a basic understanding. But from B1, if you have a more exposure in Germany itself, like learning it from here will be more useful, or more a better way to learn the language, because you are in an atmosphere where everyone speak German. I want to study in
Study VET in Germany after 12th in English.
okay.
Vocational education system.
So
Vocational training.
you meant vocational
Education.
training, that is Ausbildung
Ausbildung.
after 12th. If it is Ausbildung, finding one like vocational training in Germany is basically Ausbildung. It is also known as training, that is Ausbildung. So it is not so easy to find one in English, especially because there are not many. Plus, if there are, then the criteria will be very hard. And also, vocational training is basically the understanding of anything at its very root level. So it will definitely include handling with people who are already speaking German, or with the pure German people. You have to handle all the documentation and administration work. So
It will
uh,
be in German, or
yeah, it
it will
will
be
it will
finding it.
not be a very good idea to find get do an house building in English, because at the end of the day you have to deal with so many Germans. But if you can find it, and there will be, if it is an IT, an house building, and you can find an admission there, it is good. But if you want to do a nursing or a uh, plumbing or an automobile thing in English, that will not assure you a good future. That's what at least we think.
What is the best option to learn German? Can you suggest any? Yeah, of course. I mean, I would recommend you to study the base levels from India so that you can learn the things in, the grammar and everything, maybe in your mother tongue as well. So that once you come here, you can just switch to, or you can learn the accent from here. So, but learn the grammar and everything in detail from there. That's what I've did. It helped me, I guess, so I can manage in the conversation. So I believe that's because of my time back in India. But I would recommend you to invest in a lot of time there, because German language is, I mean, not German, like learning any language is kind of a new task for us, so that you have to invest in a lot of time. So if you wanted to be, at least at the end of the course, if you want to find a job, you need German language. So you have to invest in a lot of time at the initial stage, at least till A2 or B1. If you can invest in a lot of time, maybe you can try hearing a lot of base level movies, and then learn a lot
Podcast.
podcast. And if you have to immerse in the language for a lot of time, if you wanted to be fluent, it might also help you to get some more better part-time jobs here as well. So yeah, that's how we have to do it. Reading, writing, and everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
you need to
we
practice, of course.
may
That
yeah, first learning the grammar thoroughly, then being very consistent about learning it every day. That one key. Then second is like you have to deal with Germans. If you work in a restaurant, then you get to learn a lot, right?
yeah, I
To do
mean, yeah,
that.
I do a part-time there, so you have to.
Yeah, so user route, as we said, vocational training in English, it's quite hard to find. But go to ausbildung.de. That is the home page of finding any Ausbildung. So if you can put the filters like English and what type of Ausbildung you want to do. So you don't have any
Special.
particular thing. You are open to do anything in English. But I would suggest, if you are planning to do a vocational training in Germany, do something in German, which is more do something in construction or nursing Ausbildung, or there are 5 or 6 very top rated or top needed Ausbildung in Germany. Try to do that. That is where you can also easily get an admission. Otherwise, it's a little bit more difficult.
Is SOP really matters for your university? Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
every university here does matter SOP, because the points or the explanation is really necessary for, even for your visa. I mean, to get an acceptance
Yeah.
here at the first place. Yeah,
Yeah.
you need SOP is one of the important thing. Wait.
So I think we will wind up in 2 minutes. Oh, 1 minute. If you have more doubts, we are planning to regularly do a live. We can come until March, because this is the admission time. So
Yeah, what should I say? Yeah,
so
stimmt.
yes. So we will come again, and you can definitely connect with us through WhatsApp also. And if you have any special topic to be discussed on the live, you can let us know, and we can talk about it. So thank you for joining us, Bis then.
Bis dann, ciao.
Ciao.
Schönen Tag noch. Digga, Dankeschön.